Today we'll discuss a topic called aligned angles. Already we've seen what is trigonometric identities. Also given the list of the compound angle formulas. Please write those formulas every day. Put the date and write down all the formulas, daily ones. Okay. Aligned angles means angles of the type 90 plus or minus theta. We know what are standard angles. Correct? 0, 30, 45, 60, 90. These are called standard angles. 0, 30, 45, 60, 90. These are called standard angles. We know the trigonometric ratios of standard angles already. Memorize those, important. Angles of these type 90 plus or minus theta, 180 plus or minus theta, 270 plus or minus theta, 360 plus or minus theta are called as allied angles. Angles of this type are called allied angles. 90 plus or minus theta, 180 plus or minus theta, 270 plus or minus theta, 360 plus or minus theta are called as allied angles. We can, using these allied angles, we can find the trigonometric ratios of more than 90. Say you want to find the value of sine 120 degree, sine 135 degree, or cos 210 degree, cos 240 degree, we can find out. Okay? Where theta is going to be our standard angle. Theta is going to be the standard angle. Here you see, and write the rules of allied angles. First quadrant, this is second quadrant, third quadrant, and this is fourth quadrant. The two real number lines, x-axis and y-axis, divides the plane into four quadrants. Correct? First quadrant, both x and y are positive. In the second quadrant, x is negative, y is positive. In the third quadrant, both x and y are negative. In the fourth quadrant, x is positive, y is negative. That we know already. Correct? First quadrant, all trigonometric functions are positive. All trigonometric functions, all the 6 trigonometric functions we have. Which are the 6 trigonometric functions? Sine, cos, tan, cot, secant and cosecant. All the 6 trigonometric functions are positive in the first quadrant. This you must know. In the second quadrant, sine and the reciprocal of sine. Which is the reciprocal of sine function? Reciprocal of sine function is the cosec function. Cosec function. Sine and cosec are positive. Sine and cosec are positive. Remaining are negative. Remaining function is cos. Reciprocal of cos is sec, tan, and the reciprocal of tan is cot. They are negative in the second quadrant. Sine and cosec are positive, remaining 4 are negative in the second quadrant. Third quadrant, tan and cot are positive. Tan and cot are positive. Tan and cot are positive in the third quadrant. Remaining 4 trigonometric functions are negative. Which are the remaining 4? Sine, cosec, cos and sec. These are negative in the third quadrant. In the fourth quadrant, cos and the reciprocal of cos, secant. Reciprocal of cos is sec. They are positive. Remaining 4 trigonometric functions are negative. Remaining 4 are negative. Okay. So also you must know that in first quadrant, the angles are of the type 90 minus theta and 360 plus theta. 0 to 90 is first quadrant, correct? 0 to 90 is first quadrant. 90 to 180 is second quadrant. 180 to 270 is third quadrant. 270 to 360 is fourth quadrant. You must know this very basic thing. 0 to 90 is first quadrant. 90 to 180 is second quadrant. 180 to 270 is third quadrant. 270 to 360 is fourth quadrant. Correct? So after completing one cycle, again it comes to first quadrant. 360 plus theta, again it comes to first quadrant. Remember this. more than 90 less than 270. This is 90 plus theta. 90 plus theta. This is 180 minus theta. Second component. 90 plus theta represents more than 90. 90 plus some acute angle. 180 minus some acute angle. So more than 90, less than 180 is in the second quadrant. Third quadrant number represents more than 180, less than 270. More than 180, that is 180 plus theta. 180 plus theta. Less than 270 is 270 minus theta. Correct? More than 180, less than 270. Fourth quadrant, more than 270, less than 360. 270 plus theta, 360 minus theta. This is fourth quadrant. More than 270, less than 360 is the representation of the fourth quadrant. You must know in which quadrant which trigonometry functions are positive. Remember this as ASTC. All students take coffee. Okay? All students take coffee. ASTC, remember this. All students take coffee. First quadrant, all trigonometry functions are positive. Second quadrant, sine and cosec are positive, remaining are negative. Third quadrant, tan and cot are positive, remaining are negative. Fourth quadrant, cos and secant are positive, remaining are negative. ASTC. Remember this. And in first quadrant means angles are of this type. Less than 90, more than 360. Second quadrant, more than 90, less than 180. Third quadrant, more than 180, less than 270. Fourth quadrant, more than 270, less than 360. Further, we have cofunctions, the pair of cofunctions. You must know which are the pair of cofunctions. Pair of cofunctions. Sine and cos are cofunctions, right? Sine, cosine. Tangent, cotangent. Secant, cosecant. Pair of cofunctions. Sine and cos are pair of cofunctions. Tan and cot are the pair of cofunctions. Secant, cosec are the pair of cofunctions. You must know the pair of cofunctions. For angles of these type, 90 plus or minus theta, 270 plus or minus theta. 90 plus or minus theta, 270 plus or minus theta. We have to write the cofunctions. Write the corresponding cofunctions. Write the corresponding cofunctions for angles of these type 180 and 360. Write the same function. Write the same function. Okay. For 180 and 360, write the same function. 90 and 270, write the corresponding cofunctions. Corresponding cofunctions. So cofunctions, corresponding cofunctions like this: sine and cos, tan and cot, sec and cosec. These are the pair of cofunctions. For example, you want to find sine of 180 minus theta. Sine of 180 minus theta. 180 means you have to write the same function. 180 minus theta is which quadrant? Second quadrant. In the second quadrant, sine is positive. 180 means write the same function. Suppose you want to find cos of 270 minus theta. 270 means you have to write the cofunction. What is the cofunction of cos? Cofunction of cos is sine. Also attach this sine. 270 minus theta is which quadrant? 270 minus theta is third quadrant. In the third quadrant, cos is going to be negative. Tan is positive, cos is negative. So minus sine theta. 270 means you write the corresponding cofunction. 180 means write the same function. For 90 and 270 you have to write the corresponding cofunction. Okay. For 180 and 360 write the same function. 180 and 360 write the same function. 90 and 270 write the cofunction. Tan of 180 plus theta I want, suppose. 180 means you have to write the same function. 180 degree and 360 write the same function. 90 and 270 write the cofunction. Remember this rule. 180 plus theta belongs to which quadrant? It belongs to third quadrant. In the third quadrant, tan is positive. 180 means write the same function. 180 plus theta being a third quadrant angle. In the third quadrant, tan is positive. So plus tan theta. You should write down all the 48 things which are there for this. 6 trigonometric functions and 8 types of angles are there. Starting from 90 minus theta, right? Sine of 90 minus theta. Cos of 90 minus theta. Tan of 90 minus theta. Cot of 90 minus theta. Sec of 90 minus theta. Cosec of 90 minus theta. All this is. Can you fill all the things? 90 minus theta being which quadrant? First quadrant angle. First quadrant, all trigonometric functions are positive. Correct? First you attach the sine. All trigonometric functions are positive in the first quadrant. All trigonometric functions are positive in the first quadrant. Correct? Plus all trigonometric functions are positive in the first quadrant. 90 means cofunction. Cofunction of sine is cos. Cofunction of sine is cos. 90 minus theta is first quadrant. First quadrant, all trigonometric functions are positive plus. 90 means cofunction. Cofunction of cos is sine. 90 means cofunction. Cofunction of tan is cot. 90 means cofunction. Cofunction of cot is tan. Sine and cos are the pair of cofunctions. Sine, cosine. Tan and cot are the pair of cofunctions. Tangent, cotangent. Secant, cosecant. They are the pair of cofunctions. Sec of 90 minus theta is cosec theta. Cosec of 90 minus theta is sec theta. They are the pair of cofunctions. Next we can go to the second set. This is the first set. Second set is of angles of the track 90 plus theta. Sine of 90 plus theta. Cos of 90 plus theta. Tan of 90 plus theta. Cot of 90 plus theta. Sec of 90 plus theta. Next we got the cosec of 90 plus theta. First you ask the question to your mind, 90 plus theta belongs to which quadrant? Ask the question to your mind, which quadrant it belongs to? 90 plus theta belongs to which quadrant? Second quadrant. In the second quadrant, which trigonometry functions are positive? Sine and the reciprocal of sine, cosec, they are positive. Remaining are negative, correct? Remaining are negative. Sine and the reciprocal of sine is cosec are positive. Remaining are negative. 90 means you have to write the corresponding cofunction, right? Corresponding cofunction. For angles of the type 90 plus or minus theta, you have to write the corresponding cofunction. Cofunction of sine is cos. Which is the cofunction of cos? Sine. Which is the cofunction of tan? Cot. Cofunction of cot is tan. Tan and cot are cofunctions. Sec and cosec are cofunctions. Cosec and sec are cofunctions. Third quadrant. On second quadrant we got one more angle, right? 180 minus theta. This third set. Set is third, not third quadrant, is third set. Sine of 180 degree minus theta. Cos of 180 minus theta. Tan of 180 minus theta. Cot of 180 minus theta. Sec of 180 minus theta. Cosec of 180 minus theta. One 180 means you have to write the same function. 90 and 270 cofunction. 180 and 360 write the same function. 180 means you have to write the same function. Correct? Sine 180 minus theta. 180 minus theta belongs to which quadrant? 180 minus theta belongs to second quadrant. Second quadrant, sine is positive as well as cosec is positive. Sine and cosec are positive. Remaining are negative. Correct? Remaining are negative. 180 means write the same function. Same function. Sine theta. 180 means write the same function. What is the same thing, right? 180 means write the same function. Same function. Minus cot theta. Minus sec theta. This is plus cosecant theta. Next one, fourth set, we have 180 plus theta. 180 plus theta. Sine, cos, tan 180 plus theta. Cot of 180 plus theta. Sec of 180 plus theta. Cosec of 180 plus theta. Can I fill this? 180 plus theta belongs to which quadrant? 180 plus theta belongs to third quadrant. More than 180 is representation of third quadrant. In the third quadrant, which trigonometry functions are positive? Tan and cot are positive. Tan and cot are positive. Tan and cot are positive. Remaining are negative in the third quadrant. Remaining trigonometric functions are negative. Correct? 180 means you have to write the same function. Same function. What is it on LHS? Same thing, right? This is minus sine theta, minus cos theta, plus tan theta, plus cot theta. This is minus secant theta, minus cosecant theta. Same function you have to write. Next set we have for fifth set. After 180 plus theta we have 270 minus theta. 270 minus theta. Sine of 270 minus theta. Cos of 270 minus theta. Tan of 270 minus theta. Cot of 270 minus theta. Sec of 270 minus theta. Cosec of 270 minus theta. 270 minus theta belongs to third quadrant. In the third quadrant, tan and cot are positive. Tan and cot are positive. Remaining are negative. Remaining are negative. Now write the corresponding cofunction. For 270, you write the corresponding cofunction. Correct? Cofunction of sine is cos. Cofunction of cos is sine. Cofunction of tan is cot. Cofunction of cot is tan. Cofunction of sec is cosec. Cofunction of cosec is sec. Next set we have it for 270 plus theta. 270 plus theta. Tan of 270 plus theta. Cot of 270 plus theta. Sec of 270 plus theta. Cosec of 270 plus theta. (270 plus theta) means which quadrant? 270 plus theta is fourth quadrant. In the fourth quadrant, cos and sec are positive. Cos and sec are positive. Remaining are negative. 270 means you have to write the corresponding cofunction. Sine becomes cos. Sine becomes cos. Cos becomes sine. Tan becomes cot. Cot becomes tan. Secant becomes cosec. And cosec theta becomes sec theta. Next one, sine of 360 minus theta, cos of 360 minus theta, tan of 360 minus theta, cot of 360 minus theta, sec of 360 minus theta, cosec of 360 minus theta. Can you fill this? 360 minus theta belongs to which quadrant? Belongs to the fourth quadrant. In the fourth quadrant, cos and sec are positive, right? Cos and sec are positive. Remaining are negative. Remaining are negative. 360 means write the same function. Sine of 360 minus theta minus sine. This is cos theta. Write the same function. 360 means write the same function. Write the same function. Write the same function. Write the same function. Finally, we have the last set, angle corresponding to 360 plus theta. Sine of 360 plus theta, cos of 360 plus theta, tan of 360 plus theta, cot of 360 plus theta, sec of 360 plus theta, Cosec of 360 plus theta. 360 plus theta means which quadrant? Belongs to first quadrant, right? 360 plus theta is first quadrant. First quadrant, all trigonometric functions are positive. All trigonometric functions are positive in the first quadrant. 360 means write the same function. Sine of 360 plus theta. Cos of 360 plus theta. 360 means write the same function. Write the same function. Cosec of 360 plus theta is cosec theta. Write the same function. 360 means write the same function. Correct. Same function. 360 plus theta is after completing one cycle comes to first quadrant only. So all trigonometric functions are positive in the first quadrant. Next we will take down the problems based on this. Using this concept, we shall find the values of the trigonometric functions of allied angles. So you want to find the value of sine 225 degree. Find the value of sine of 225 degree. Sine of 225 degree. Sine 225 degrees. Sine 225 degrees. Sine of 180 plus 45. You can express in terms of 180 or you can express in terms of 270. When numerical values are given, normally they express in terms of 180 or 360. It becomes easy. Okay. 90 and 270 is not required. Avoid it because 90 and 270 you would write the corresponding co-function. You may make a mistake in doing that, writing the corresponding co-function. So we shall write only in terms of 180 and 360 normally. Okay, usually. 180 plus 45 is 225. 180 means write the same function. 180 means write the same function. Plus 180 means write the same function. Correct? 225, sorry, 180 means same function. Sine 225 degree is which quadrant? 225 degree belongs to third quadrant. Minus, in the third quadrant sine function is negative. 0 to 90 is first quadrant. 90 to 180 is second quadrant. 180 to 270 is third quadrant. 270 to 360 is fourth quadrant, right? So 225 degree lies in the third quadrant. Third quadrant sine function is negative. Sine function is negative. 180 means write the same function. Minus sine 45. This is minus 1 by root. Sine 45 degree you know already. 1 by root 2. Sine of 180 plus theta minus sine theta. 180 means write the same function. 225 degrees in the third quadrant. Third quadrant sine is negative. Find the value of cos 210 degree. Cos 210 we can write as cos of 180 plus 30. 180 plus 30. 180 means write the same function. 180 means write the same function. 180 means write the same function. 180 plus 30. 180 means write the same function. Correct? 210 degrees in third quadrant. Third quadrant cos is negative, minus cos 30, which is minus root 3 by 2. 180 means write the same function. 210 degrees in third quadrant. In the third quadrant cos is negative. So minus cos 30, which is minus root 3 by 2. Next one, find the value of cos 330 degree. Cos 330 degree. Can you find out? cos 330 we can write it as cos 330 is equal to cos of 360 minus 30. 360 minus 30 is 330. 360 means write the same function. 330 degrees in which quadrant? Fourth quadrant. In the fourth quadrant, cos is positive. 360 means write the same function. So it becomes plus cos 30, which is root 3 by 2. 360 means write the same function. 330 degrees in the fourth quadrant. Fourth quadrant, cos is positive. Next one, find the value of tan 135 degree. Tan 135. We can write it as 90 plus 45 or 180 minus 45, both. 180 minus 45. 135 is 180 minus 45 or 90 plus 45, both same. 90 plus 45 is 135, right? 90 plus 45 degree is 135 degree or 180 minus 45, that's also equal to 135 degree, both same. But we take in terms of 180 so that we write the same function. Answer the same for any method. 180 means write the same function. 135 degrees in third quadrant, second quadrant. Second quadrant tan is negative. 180 means write the same function. Minus tan 45 is equal to minus 1. Next one, find the value of cosec 240 degree. Cosec 240. We can write cosec of 180 plus 60. Cosec 240 is cosec of 180 plus 60. Right? 240 is 180 plus 60. 240 we can write 180 plus 60. 180 means write the same function. 180 means write the same function. 180 means write the same function. 240 degrees which quadrant? 240 degrees in third quadrant. Third quadrant cosec is negative. Third quadrant tan and cot are positive, remaining are negative, right? So cosec is negative. 180 means write the same function. Minus cosec, that is equal to minus root 3 by 2. Reciprocal is 2 by root 3. Correct? Sine 60 is root 3 by 2. Cosec 60 is reciprocal of that, 2 by root 3. Find the value of tan of 240 degree. Tan 240. Can you do this? Tan 240 degree is equal to tan of 180 plus 60. 240 is 180 plus 60. 180 means write the same function. 180 means write the same function. 240 is which quadrant? Third quadrant. 240 is third quadrant. Third quadrant tan is positive. 180 means write the same function. That is tan 60 is equal to root. Next one, find the value of sine 330 degree. Find the value of cos 225 degree. Sine 330 is equal to sine of 360 minus 30. If we are going by other method, we can express this in terms of 270 also. Sine 330 is sine of 270 plus 60. You can write like this also. 270 plus 60. I'll do both the methods. 360 minus 30 is 330. 360 means write the same function. 270 means you write the co-function. That's the difference. 330 is in which quadrant? Fourth quadrant. Fourth quadrant, sine is negative. Sine is negative in the fourth quadrant. 360 means write the same function. 360 means write the same function. That is minus sine 30 is minus half. So we can do it by two methods here. One is expressing in terms of 360 and another in terms of 270. 270 means write the cofunction. Cofunction of sine is cos minus cos 60. 270 means cofunction. Cofunction of sine is cos. Correct? This becomes minus cos 60. This is minus 1 by 2. Both are same thing. Any method you can do. Cos 225 degree. We can write in terms of 180 or in terms of 270. Any method. Cos of this is 180 plus 45. 225 is 180 plus 45 or 270 minus 45. Any method. 180 means write the same function. 180 means write the same function. 225 degrees which quadrant? Third quadrant. Third quadrant cos is negative. 180 means write the same function. So minus cos 45 which is minus 1 by root. Two 25 is 180 plus 45. 180 means write the same function. Minus cos 45 is minus 1 by root. Next one, find the value of tan 150 degree. Find the value of secant 315 degree. Secant 315 like this. Try to do these two questions. 150 you can write 180 minus 30 or 90 plus 60. Tan 150 is tan of 180 minus 30. Secant 315 you can write secant of 360 minus 45. 150 is 180 minus 30. 180 means write the same function. 180 means write the same function. 150 is in second quadrant. Second quadrant tan is negative. So minus tan 30. This is minus 1 by root. Tan 30 we know already 1 by root. 315 degrees in which quadrant? Fourth quadrant. In the fourth quadrant, sec is positive. Cos and sec are positive in the fourth quadrant. 360 means write the same function. Secant 45, this is root 2. Cos 45 is 1 by root 2. Secant 45 is root 2. Practice all these things, important. Very basic it is. Find the value of sine 225 next. Find the value of cos 120 degree. We can express in terms of 180 or in terms of 90. This is 180 or 270. Any method you can do, answer will be same, but do it properly. For 90 and 270 corresponding cofunction. 180 and 360 write the same function. Remember that, very important rule. Next one, tan 225 degrees. Tan 225. Do all these things one by one. Start with this sine 225 degree. You can write it as sine of 180 plus 45. 180 means write the same function. 180 plus 45 is 225. 180 means write the same function. 225 degrees in which quadrant? 225 degrees in third quadrant. Third quadrant sine is negative. 180 means write the same function. Minus sine 45 is minus 1 by root cos 120. We can write it as cos of 180 minus 60. 120 is 180 minus 60. 180 means write the same function. 120 is in second quadrant. Second quadrant cos is negative, minus. So minus cos 60 is equal to minus 1 by 2. Cos of 180 minus theta minus cos theta. Tan 225 degree. Tan 225, you can write 225 is 180 plus 45. 180 means write the same function. 225 degrees in which quadrant? 225 degrees in third quadrant, right? Third quadrant tan is negative. Negative. Minus, sorry, third quadrant tan is positive. Tan 45 is equal to 1. 225 degrees third quadrant tan is positive. So plus tan 45 is equal to secant 330 is secant of 360 minus 30. 330 is 360 minus 30. Correct? 330 is in which quadrant? Fourth quadrant. Fourth quadrant secant is positive. Fourth quadrant cos is positive. Cos and sec are positive. 360 means write the same function. Plus secant 30. Cos 30 is root 3 by 2. Secant 30 is 2 by root 3. Learn all the rules of allied angles properly, then only it's possible to do the problems. You must know ASTC rule, all students take coffee. First quadrant, all trigonometric functions are positive. Second quadrant, sine and cosec are positive. Third quadrant, tan and cot are positive. Fourth quadrant, cos and sec are positive. First quadrant, angles of the type 90 minus theta, 360 plus theta. Second quadrant, 90 plus theta, 180 minus theta. Third quadrant, 180 plus theta, 270 minus theta. Fourth quadrant, 270 plus theta, 360 minus theta. All these things you must know. I'll give some homework questions to you. Please work on this. Find the values of the following. Find the values of the following. First one, sine 225 degree. 225 is already over now. I'll give you some other values. Cos 225 degree. 15 degree, cosec 120 degree, secant 240 degree, tan 300 degree, sine 315 degree, cos 240 degree, tan 120 degree, cot 150 degree, tan 135 degree. All this is you work out. Given 10 problems, please work out these problems. Okay, work out on these problems. We will continue in the next class remaining things and write all the formulas. Writing formulas is very important. Again, I'll write the formulas for you. Those are joint planes. Sine of x plus y, sine of x plus y, sin x cos y plus cos x sin y, sine of x minus y is sin x cos y minus cos x sin y, cos of x plus y is equal to cos x cos y minus sin x sin y, cos of x minus y is equal to cos x cos y plus sin x sin y. Write all these formulas, daily ones, don't miss it, very important. These are called compound angle formulas. Tan of x plus y, tan x plus tan y by 1 minus tan x into tan y, tan of x minus y is tan x minus tan y divided by 1 plus tan x into tan y, tan of pi by 4 plus x is equal to 1 plus tan x divided by 1 minus tan x. Tan of pi by 4 minus x, 1 minus tan x by 1 plus tan x. Cot of x plus y, cot of x plus y is what? Cot x cot y minus 1 by cot y plus cot x. Cot x cot y minus 1 divided by cot y plus cot x. Cot of x minus y is equal to cot x cot y plus 1 divided by cot y minus cot x. Sin of x plus y into sin of x minus y is equal to sin square x minus sin square y. Cos of x plus y into cos of x minus y is equal to cos square x minus sin square y. Tan of x plus y into tan of x minus y is equal to tan square x minus tan square y divided by 1 minus tan square x into tan square y. Write all these formulas, daily ones, make it a habit, maintain separate book for writing the formulas. Okay, thank you students, thank you.